Namaste, this is Rishikesh Writings, and today we are with
Parastoo.
Parastoo is from Iran. Say Parastoo.
Namaste, Anand.
Parastoo, how's the journey of India and spirituality comes in your life?
It actually was really fortunate for me when I came to India for the first time. It's because of the yoga. I met Rishikesh, one of the school in India that other branches is in Nepal. I passed 200 hours yoga teacher training course actually 4 years ago there, and it was in a very difficult situation in my life that I traveled alone there, and it impacted my whole of my life, very 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 beautiful ways in my relationships, in my business, and other kind of daily lifestyle things. And because of that, I again come back in India in other branches of that school in Kerala 2 years ago, and I passed 300 hours there. I became like a volunteer to come in India and Nepal to assist people, assist teachers, and to learn more and share more with the people, actually.
And so, who's the first teacher in your life with whom you inspire and get about the yoga?
My first teacher in yoga was 7 years ago in Iran, one mature and young lady that I started Iyengar yoga with her. I'm not very strong at that moment in my life, physically and also mentally, and it impacts my life very beautifully. And because of that, I was thinking that I should also become teacher and impact on other people's lives. And I started to bring some people from Iran. Some ladies that are not very used to travel alone. Now it's became more year by year, and I'm happy because it's nothing, just love, just sharing, just learning. Especially in Iran, in past few years, I'm happy that see the women and men, both of them, became in this kind of spirituality and this kind of lifestyle. More than before, because it's nothing just awareness in your body, in your mind, and in your whole life. And when you are one with your body and mind and everything, you can be one with other peoples, with other nationality, without war, without any kind of government things that we have in Iran or other kind of countries like Iran. Because it doesn't do anything for people, just pressure on the people. But we try our best to be in peace in our mind, in our body, and everything in our life. And I try my best also to become mature as a woman in Iran, not influenced by such things.
So before the yoga, what business you was doing in Iran, and how you see the yoga life in Iran as a woman, and even Iran, we spoke about the Iran. So Iran is a like the multicultural Islamic country.
I actually started to work like a seller in some shop, very simple shops at 17. When I was 17, I started working. I'm not the type of person that want to be a house and housekeeper and wait for a like husband or something. I wanted to find myself in other ways, find my humanity in not in my nationality, in whole around the world.
So we can say that you are a global citizen.
Yes, I'm human actually. Yes, I'm not into religion. I love all religion. I respect all religion. I actually read Quran, Christianity, Jewish kind of books, and I read many books about yoga, about Bhagavad Gita, and all like Buddhism and something like that. But I'm not into these kind of things, and I don't want to separate that because all of the goal of each of them is like we became one with each other, not became war, not become because it's not the thing. Just in politics we can see these kind of things, and it's all just a game with the people, not to do something in our humanity, not for our growth. In Iran, actually, I'm happy that yoga became so popular in recent years. So many ladies and so many gentlemen comes to yogas, and I also be honored to have some classes in Iran. And I teach there many styles like Hatha Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, and Iyengar for different type of people. And different kind of age. Yes, it became so popular, and I have other branches of this school in Iran also. I want to promote it to be, you give awareness to people in their body, in their mind, and in whole system of life.
So, what is the famous yoga the people of Iran love?
What is the famous of yoga? What do you mean? Yes.
Means like we have the yoga is come from basically Hatha yoga, but most of the most commonly accepted yoga in Iran.
Yes, Hatha yoga is very famous there, but more something like Ashtanga, dynamic, and power yoga. It's very famous there. And actually other aspects of yoga like pranayama and also philosophy became more there, but more nowadays, not just in Iran, all around the world asanas became more popular, and the people are very interested in the asanas, just physical movements. But I want to know, let all the people know that it's not just about the asanas, it's all about the whole aspects of yoga, that's which means union, which means get rid of desires and something like that. Not become egoistic, not become not to have more desire and desire. We want to be free of any desire or any kind of things like nationality. I'm Iranian, I'm like Indian or something else. I'm just human, and I want to share my love to all around the world.
And would you like to share about your experience with the Rishikesh Yogshala in India, Rishikesh? And when you was in Rishikesh, so what is your favorite spot to eat a food, and which is your lovely food, and the best destination you choose to go in Rishikesh?
Yes, I became vegetarian actually 5 years ago when I am at the beginning of my road on my path in yoga. And in Iran, not so many like vegetarian food are existed. Because of that, I became in love into Indian foods and Nepalese foods. It's so beautiful in variety and so delicious in variety in spices. You can have many different kind of food, like vegetarian foods and something like that. Because of that, one of the reasons that I love India is actually for that. And I have some students and masters that live here, that they also teach me some cooking here. It's really interesting things for me.
So who's that master who teaches you the cooking?
Deepaji, yes, Deepaji, and also Kavita. Yes, I'm not very good chef, but I would like to be. Yeah, and yes, I came to Rishikesh Yogshala, as I told you, like 4 or 5 years ago. And when I remember that time, I wasn't in a very good situation in life, but I want to prove myself, improve my spirituality, and I didn't have any self-confidence because it was my first time that I traveled alone in some other country as a woman in Iran. But after that, it was like a beginning of the journey. That it's when it ends, it's just starts for me. You know. After that, I traveled so many countries alone. I became more and more mature. I became more and more confident. You know, I'm so honored to can work here in Rishikesh Yogshala and other schools also in Rishikesh, in South India, Kerala. I can assist people, I can assist teacher, and I want to teach also here. If I, yes.
What's your favorite yoga to teach?
My favorite yoga I cannot say because it depends on situation for everybody. I think sometimes if I have like injury, body problem, I practice Iyengar. Sometimes I want peace and tranquility. I practice Hatha yoga, and sometimes I need sweating. And there's some power yoga. I do Ashtanga, and the style of my style of teaching is a combination of all of them. For people, it's like something that is my design.
Who is your favorite teacher in Rishikesh Yogshala?
In Rishikesh, all of the teachers are amazing. I cannot say which of them is my favorite because as I told you, yoga has not one aspect. It has many aspects, and I'm very happy that I have many beautiful teachers and masters in yoga. In every aspect of yoga, I can learn too much, and I am also learning day by day more and more. Even it's my fourth time that I came for Rishikesh Yogshala for work or learning, no matter what. But still, I'm learning from them.
So, what is your favorite spot in Rishikesh?
Spot in Rishikesh. I actually love temples and ashrams. I cannot.
So, what's the favorite temple? Actually, you love most to visit. Okay, when you found that's architecture is very nice, or the energy of the temple is very nice. So which one is the first best one?
In Rishikesh, Budnath Ashram. Budnath Ashram was very favorite to me because it's the environment and energy was so powerful. I love Shiva actually, and when I used to chant a mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Suddenly, that day I went to that ashram by Deepaji. It was really beautiful moments for me, and after that, Muni Baba's cave. I went into. It was really also powerful energy, and in the day I have. Like tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, I also want to visit some other ashrams and temples like Shiva temples, Nilkantam, and something like that I heard about that. And my master and my guru also is Osho. I've became his sanyasi many years ago in Nepal. I want to also go there and have some days silence and something like that.
So, how the Osho impact your life?
Yes, I actually read his books when I was teenagers. He impacts my life in a way that I became more aware of this moment, be here, be now, and more be happy, more become myself. Without any reasons, without thinking about any religion, without thinking about any rules in society. He breaks all the rules, and the things that I love him is because of that. And the meditations, his meditations are very powerful, dynamic meditations, not like other kind of meditation that you sit silently, because in modern life, you very difficulty can make people silent, make their mind silent, in just a silent way. He can do that in dynamic meditations. He can silent people's mind by dynamic meditations, by different kind of therapies and kind of things that also impacted me in very beautiful ways.
And how do you see the Iran and India relationship, and how the is yoga change make the change between both the country?
Yes, actually, it's do that because I think India and Iran is good with each other because also a neighbor don't have any problem. I don't know. I'm not into politics very much because I want peace and tranquility. And as I told you, it's like a chess that we are the chess, and the governments are player. Even it seems that they are war with each other, but it's not something like that. They just want to put pressure on the people, and they gain. Because of that, I don't want to be in this kind of things, and I don't believe anything. I don't know the relationships between Iran and India, but I think it's okay because I also travel here, fortunately, very easily. But actually, I believe yoga, not in Iran and India, in all around the world, can impact very, very, very beautiful, in very beautiful ways, and very much. And it became more popular day by day. And you know, as Dalai Lama says, it's all come from your mind. You know, all the wars between all the governments come from their mind. You know, when you can put shanti in mind of people, you can put shanti on the whole around the world. You know, and yoga, it's like that.
So if the people of Iran ask you, that's why they should come in Rishikesh, what is your answer for them?
It's really spiritual place, the most spiritual place in India. And also Mother Ganga says everything about this story of this city, because thousands of years it's become flow, and it sees all of the celebrations, worships, deaths, also births of everyone's here. And Rishikesh means the land of rishis and spirituals persons here. When you come here, you can see this very beautifully without explaining something.
And in Rishikesh we have an adventure also.
Yeah.
So what is your best adventure in Rishikesh? Rafting, bungee jumping, or like we have a different another one, zip line. So which one you choose?
Yeah, I haven't been in any before here, but I want to choose bungee jumping actually. Yeah.
Is any favorite? Why the bungee jumping is favorite?
Because of adrenaline, I think. Yeah. And you become child again without any fears. You put behind all the fears, and yes, something like that because of that.
So how big impact happened after learning a yoga, or before the yoga? What were you?
Oh, okay. So many things that I can say you. It's not complete in one sentence, but totally, it haven't impact my life in one way or one aspect. It impacts my life, and also continuing to do this every day in some aspect like relationship, business, my mind, my body. I became. Like I used to become sick very much in like 1 month, 1-2 times amounts. But now after I do yoga regularly, I haven't become sick. It's like 2 years that I haven't become sick. And when whatever happened outside, I come back in my inside, you know. It doesn't matter what happened outside in the relationship, in the business, in the family life, in the social life, everything in the government, countries, kind of things. When you become yourself, when you go inside of yourself by yoga or any kind of other techniques, you are more, you can more be in peace with yourself, with your body, and it can also shows the way to you in any kind of aspects in your life. or something.
It was pleasure to speak with you here in Rishikesh, and we wish you a very good journey in the lives. So you spend more beautiful journey. Thank you very much for be with us and this media platform.
Thank you, Anand. It was really nice to meet you. Thank you for talking with me. I hope all the best for you.
Thank you.
You have a good
Namaste.
day. Namaste. Namaste.